I don't want to spoil anything. So yeah, but
I hope they leave the door open.
And obviously, saying he could be facing like a life sentence. Aaron's got sort of previous experience of prison, which was very tough. How do you think Robert would cope?
In prison?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of ironic that Robert's been able to evade prison for so long after a lot of the things that he's done. So yeah, I've no idea. It'll be maybe that's the show I'm going off to do. Robert in prison, Robert behind bars. No, I don't know. I mean, the only kind of time I can remember on the show where there's been, you know, inside the prison has been with Aaron.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be. I'm sure it'd be quite horrible, you know, and harrowing experience for him.
It was a very tough watch, wasn't it? Aaron's prison experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, he also had the stick on the outside of you know, letting down his family and stuff, which is, when you think about it, it's quite awful for him to sort of take on as well. You know, the fact that he was being bullied for being gay in prison, he was, you know, being sort of assaulted every day by a gang of lads and Jason, and there was a load of fights and stuff, and he wasn't necessarily in any way, shape or form able to defend himself because there were so many lads that would sort of attack him on a daily basis. So he was forced to take drugs, and you know, them kind of got hooked for a little while, and but in the meantime everything's going wrong for the family outside, and he's being blamed for letting the family down. So it was tough for him as well, and I think that was why he kind of matured and wanted to have this honest, loving relationship and family with Robert and Liv and Seb, and so yeah, I think it's sort of that kind of thing, isn't it, that he knows how bad it goes, and it's not going to bode well for the relationship.
Liv's got health problems. You know, there's a chance he could lose both Liv and Robert, which doesn't bear thinking of, does it?
No, well, particularly not for Danny, because that would be Ryan and Izzy that I'd lose, which I'd be gutted about. But no, I mean, I think it adds that stress that towards the drama of the story, that, you know, we're dealing with this kind of thing, and also Liv's health issues, which, you know, on the back of all of that and on top of all of that going on, it's a stressful time for Aaron. So it would be interesting, but it may well be a sad way to see him how he deals with it.
What was your reaction when Ryan dropped the bombshell? He was going to
Well, I've said it again.
break up the band.
Break up the band. I mean, to be honest, I said it in there. You know, I think it was inevitable. He was always going to go out and try stuff, and so he should. He's a very talented actor and whatever. But I was obviously naturally gutted because, you know, as I said, I thought it was a matter of time before he would. Maybe whether it was, you know, 2 years ago, 2 years to come, I don't know. But yeah, I was expecting it, just not so soon. And obviously naturally gutted because he's a good friend now, and we love working together. So
we're gonna miss each other, you know. Yeah. I miss him just as much, you know. I've been really lucky to work with him. I've learned a lot from him, and yeah, it's sad for me as well. So.
Would you hope the door could be left open, or no? Obviously, we don't want to spoil anything.
I don't want to spoil anything. So yeah, but
I hope they leave the door open.
But I'll be seeing him anyway. I'm sure, you know, for football matches and so on.
Obviously, the fans' reaction. We know how much Rob Ronda loved. Have you been sort of touched by the kind of response?
Obviously more so myself. Ryan's not on social media, so I've seen a lot more things, but people are generally gutted. But, you know, it's because they're such a good couple and such. But, you know, you never say never. You don't know what's going to happen, and it might be 5-10 years if I'm still here blagging it and Ryan decides he wants to come back. If the door's still open, like you say, then you know it'll grow back again. But it's you know, it's sad and it's touching the way they've dealt with it. They've not been arsey about it, have they? It's been
nice. Incredibly flattering that they've been so kind of supportive to this couple for the time that, you know, we've been together, and yeah, we can't be anything other than thankful, really, can we? The fact that people have taken to it, and you know, it's been great for us, and we've got some great opportunities. I guess we can only be hugely thankful.
Fans will be able to accept Aaron sort of if he were to hook up with anyone else?
Well, they better be, otherwise I'm going to be skinned, aren't I? No, I'm joking. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.